Hi, my name is Robin. I live in Farmington and I'm 55 years old. I originally came to Dr. Long as a referral from a friend of mine who knew that I was having excruciating back pain. And I went to my internist not knowing what it was, and he referred me for an MRI. At that point we found out that I had a herniated L3, L4, and L5. From there we went to physical therapy for 12 weeks, and I would say going in I was a 10. After the 12 weeks I was probably an 8, and I really felt that, for me and my lifestyle, that I would have continued having to go, and I didn't feel that I was any further ahead. So my internist referred me to a physiatrist, and the physiatrist said more therapy. So at that point my friend said, you know what, why don't you go see Dr. Long? And I came to see Dr. Long, and being a chiropractor I was a little nervous because before it all started, when I had the low back pain, I went to a chiropractor and he snapped, cracked, and popped. And that made me a little nervous. And I did not really get any relief, not knowing that I had these herniated discs. So when I did go to see Dr. Long, he sat down with me, he talked with me, told me the program, and it was going to be 12 weeks, and that I would be coming 3 times, and then 2 times, and then 1 time. And I went in with him at, I would say, a 10. And through the 12-week process, I would say that I got down probably to a 2. My life improved tremendously. At that time, he had suggested that I maintain at least 1 or 2 times a month coming to see him, and I did. And then, as usual, life gets in the way, and you think you're doing fine, and you forget about it. And I started back with him again. Probably, I would say there was a 6-month break in there. And at that time, he had 2 new therapies that he offered in his office. One being brain-based therapy, and the other one being nutritional response testing. So we sat down again, and he gave me hope once again, because at this point, it had already gone into my sciatic nerve, and I had numbness down my left leg, and tingling in my foot. So at that point, he said, let's get back on a program and see where we can go. I know I can help you. And knowing that he did it the first time around, I had every bit of confidence. With my husband, he's had a stroke 13 years out, so it's very important for me to be able to have a quality of life, because I do a lot of bending and lifting as a caregiver. So I was really anxious to get back on track. So at that point, he started me with the adjustments. And after about the first 3 adjustments, I believe, he introduced the brain-based therapy. And I found probably after the 2nd to 3rd one, I was holding my adjustments much, much better. So another week, we introduced the nutritional response testing. And I have to tell you, I feel like a new person. My energy's increased, my sleep pattern is much sounder at night. The pain in my leg is, I would say, on a scale of going in at a 10, is probably now at a 2, maybe. And I can even say that it's almost a 0 sometimes, depending on what I'm doing with my husband. But my quality of life has definitely improved. So I have really learned now to make sure that I stick with my program and do my maintenance, once or twice a month is not an inconvenience when you think that this is your life you're dealing with. And with that, I thank God for him every day, and I hope that people that are in this type of pain and discomfort, that they look him up, because I think he can improve your life and give you hope.